San Francisco, 1965. Presidio Military Base. The gymnasium sits at the edge of the bay, fog rolling in through open windows. Bruce Lee arrives at 800 hours sharp, carrying only a small canvas bag. He's been invited by Commander William Chen, a Navy officer who trains in traditional Kung Fu. Chen wants Lee to demonstrate techniques to a group of military police and special operations personnel. Lee agreed on one condition: real sparring, no demonstrations against compliant partners. Chen accepted. He doesn't know what he just agreed to. The gym floor is polished hardwood. Basketball hoops hang at either end. 30 men in Navy PT uniforms stand in formation. They're watching Lee with curiosity and skepticism. He's wearing street clothes, black pants, simple shirt. No uniform, no rank insignia. He looks like someone's uncle who wandered into the wrong building. Commander Chen calls the group to attention. "Gentlemen, this is Bruce Lee, martial arts instructor from Oakland. He's here to show you some unconventional combat techniques. I expect full attention and respect." He turns to Lee. "Whenever you're ready." Lee sets down his bag, removes his shoes, steps onto the mat in bare feet. "I don't do demonstrations," Lee says directly. His voice carries across the gym. "I do application. Theory means nothing without testing, so I need volunteers, people willing to actually try, not people who'll stand there and let me throw them around." The men shift uncomfortably. This isn't what they expected. A hand rises. Petty Officer Rodriguez, former Golden Gloves boxer, 5'10", solid build, fast hands. "I'll go first." Chen nods approval. Rodriguez steps forward. Confident, he sparred hundreds of times, won most of them. This should be educational, maybe even fun. Lee faces him, takes his stance. Rodriguez bounces on his toes. Classic boxer rhythm. Light. Mobile, he throws a jab, testing range, seeing how Lee reacts. Lee doesn't block, doesn't move his body, just turns his head slightly. The jab misses by 2 inches. Rodriguez throws another. Same result. The third jab, Lee doesn't even move his head. He shifts his weight imperceptibly. The punch finds empty space. Rodriguez stops. "You're not even trying to block." Lee nods. "Why block what won't hit me?" Rodriguez grins. "Okay, let's see." He steps in, throws a combination, 1-2 hook, professional, practiced. Lee slips the first 2. Catches the hook with an open palm, redirects it past his head. Rodriguez's momentum carries him slightly off balance. Lee doesn't counter, just resets. "Again," Lee says. Rodriguez obliges. This time harder, faster, more committed. Lee moves differently now, steps into the combination instead of away. Jams Rodriguez's rhythm. The punches lose power, can't extend. Rodriguez tries to create space. Lee follows, maintains the crowded distance. Rodriguez throws an uppercut. Lee's not there. He stepped to the outside, tapped Rodriguez's ribs, light. 3 times before Rodriguez can turn. Rodriguez backs up, breathing harder. "How are you inside my punches before I throw them?" Lee points to Rodriguez's shoulder. "You drop it right before you punch. Tells me what's coming, also your eyes. You look where you're going to hit, I see it." Rodriguez tries again, concentrates on not dropping his shoulder. Lee still reads him. Still counters. "Now you're tensing your jaw, same tell, different signal." After 2 minutes, Rodriguez stops, extends his hand. "I can't touch you." "Whatever you're doing, it works." Lee shakes his hand. "You're good, fast, powerful, but you're trained for boxing, rules, gloves, rounds. Real fighting is different. No rules, no breaks. You need to adapt." Rodriguez nods, steps back, watches. "Who's next?" Lee asks. A massive figure stands. Chief Petty Officer Mackenzie, 6'4", 240 pounds, former college wrestler. Hands like dinner plates. "I'd like to try, but not striking, grappling." Lee considers. The size difference is enormous. Mackenzie outweighs him by over 100 pounds. "Okay. What are the parameters?" Mackenzie steps onto the mat. Simple, you try to stay standing, I try to take you down. If I get you on the ground, I win. If you stay up for 2 minutes, you win. Lee nods. Fair. They face each other. Mackenzie drops into a wrestler's stance. Low, wide base. Lee stands naturally, almost casual. Mackenzie shoots. Fast for his size, tries to grab Lee's legs. Drive through, Lee's not there. He's sprawled, hips back. Hands pushing Mackenzie's head down. Mackenzie's fingers close on air. He resets immediately. Shoots again. Same result. Lee's balance is perfect, can't be moved. Mackenzie changes approach, stands up, tries to clinch, get his hands on Lee's upper body. He's faster this time. Gets a grip on Lee's shirt, pulls him close, starts to lift. Lee doesn't resist the pull, goes with it, but his hands are moving, striking pressure points on Mackenzie's forearms. Not hard. Just enough. Mackenzie's grip weakens. Lee slips out. Your size is an advantage, Lee says while moving, but also a weakness. You commit more weight, more momentum. Harder to change direction. Mackenzie nods, listening while wrestling. He fakes a shot, tries to catch Lee off guard. Lee doesn't bite, stays centered. Mackenzie commits to a real shot. Lee steps to the side, lets Mackenzie's momentum carry him past, taps the back of Mackenzie's head as he goes by. If this was real, that's a strike. Mackenzie stands, breathing heavy now. Frustrated but respectful. You're impossible to grab, like trying to catch water. Lee smiles. Wing Chun principle, be like water, flow around obstacles. Don't meet force with force. Redirect it. Mackenzie tries one more time, full commitment, all his strength. Lee doesn't avoid this time. He meets the charge, but not with resistance, with precision. As Mackenzie drives forward, Lee strikes. Short elbow to the solar plexus. Pulled, controlled, just enough to stop the momentum. Mackenzie's air explodes out. He stumbles. Catches himself on his knees. Lee steps back, offers his hand. Mackenzie takes it, stands. That would have dropped me if you'd committed. Lee nods. That's why I didn't. This is training. Not combat. Commander Chen checks his watch. 2 minutes. Mr. Lee wins. Polite applause from the watching men. Mackenzie returns to formation, sits down heavily, still catching his breath. Someone hands him water, he drinks, watches Lee with new eyes. Anyone else? Lee asks. Silence. Then movement from the back. A lieutenant pushes through. His name is Davies, military intelligence. Trained in multiple systems. Judo, karate, Krav Maga. He's been watching carefully, taking mental notes. I'd like to try something different. Lee tilts his head. What? Davies steps forward. Not sparring, scenario training, real-world application. Lee nods, interested. Explain. Davies gestures to the mat. You're walking down a street. I approach from behind. I'm bigger. Armed with a knife. I grab your shoulder, spin you around, threaten you, show me how you'd respond. Lee considers. Okay, start. Davies circles behind Lee. Lee turns his back. Makes himself vulnerable, playing the scenario. Davies moves fast, grabs Lee's shoulder hard, spins him, gets close, simulates holding a knife to Lee's ribs. Give me your wallet. Lee doesn't panic. Doesn't struggle. His hands come up, palms visible, non-threatening. Okay, take it easy. His voice is calm, compliant. Davies presses closer, feeling in control. That's when Lee moves. So fast Davies barely processes it. Lee's hand traps Davies' knife hand, controls the wrist, applies pressure. Davies' hand opens involuntarily. The imaginary knife falls. Simultaneously, Lee's other hand strikes Davies' throat, stopped 1 inch away. If this was real, you'd be choking. Can't breathe, can't fight. Lee releases Davies.